I've just arrived at the hotel room. Now to the con. We're gonna start setup. So it's 4 p.m., 4:30. I cut myself off because it's been busy, but I ate the pizza from the con, $8 for a pepperoni slice, and it wasn't that good, but it's so busy. The line to get in apparently is very long, and the line for the escalator to go up to Artist Alley is also very long, so I'm at the table. Sorry there's not much content. I missed the Gojo lookalike contest and the sumo demonstration, so hopefully tomorrow I can record more. Hopefully this evening, maybe once it calms down, I'm able to go back upstairs. Dessert time. So we went in through an entrance where we saw some staff and other exhibitors going in, so we went in that way. Fortunately, I didn't have to wait in the line. I am in the Weebcon Discord, so I saw that was not a universal experience. It looks like for basically everyone, it was like a 1.5, 2.5 hour wait just to get in. Like even people who already had their badges waited that long to get in. You know, usually at cons, when the general admission comes in, you see them come into the exhibitor hall like immediately. That was not the case. It was like a trickle of people. It was good foot traffic, but it wasn't until I was like walking around the con center that I saw how long the line was to get in and how it built up like at the escalator, because you know they had to have some level of traffic control going up to the 3rd floor where Artist Alley was. I think that this style made it really hard to get to Artist Alley, but I just kind of did a quick walkthrough. I was just trying to get my bearings and I was like, okay, I want to come back for the specific print, and so I really wanted it, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back. It was hours until I went back. I went back around like 5 or 6 p.m. I was like, okay, it's slowing down, let me go to Artist Alley. So the line for the escalator, it was not as bad as it was earlier, because between like 2 and 5 and 6, it was just crowded or a line for the escalator, and I was like, I'm not waiting in that, like ain't nobody got time for that. So when I did make it up to Artist Alley, it was so narrow like it felt very cramped, to the point that if there was a popular booth which the print that I wanted was at a popular booth. It was like causing like a clot of people, and it was like hard to get through, and I was just getting frustrated where I was like, you know, it's gonna take how long to get through. I can't even really like stop to look at the artist because I don't want to block traffic any more than it's already being blocked. That was unfortunate. I ended up not getting anything, and I'm kind of disappointed. And I will say, as far as sales, there were some really good sales. My brother can attest to this. The collector's corner is my brother's business, but the overall way that it was structured just kind of sucked because I mentioned this in an earlier clip, but I wanted to get more content for this vlog. I had a plan. I was gonna go to the Gojo lookalike contest. It was at the Toyota Music Factory panel plaza, and when I realized it was outside the con center and there was only 1 point for the entrance, I knew if I stepped outside I was gonna have to go wait in that line for an hour and a half, 2.5 hours to get back in. And then I wanted to go to the sumo demonstration, which was at 4 p.m. It was like, okay, that's 2 hours that I can go and like, you know, see what's going on, have fun, and get to record some stuff so you guys can see what the con is like. I was gonna say, do you want anything to be documented about your thoughts on the convention? This is the collector. This is my brother. He owns Collector's Corner. Let's go back.
I think the con went really well for me particularly, but I do think it was hard for people to get into the con. Thank you.
All that to say, like, I see the bones of what could be something really good. Like, the panels looked interesting and funny, and there was a lot of good art. It's just that it's hard to get to all of this. We'll see how day 2 goes. We're gonna go get more plushies. So there's more to this day 1. Oh, there's stuff down here. There's something going on in the hotel. Do you hear? I'm going into the library. Me not helping. He's standing here vlog. Oh, I can do the flashlight. I'm now going to the hotel karaoke. There's 1 hour left in it, and it sounds fun when I heard ponies, so. I got chips and guacamole for room service, so I'll be eating this, then I'll shower, and I'm gonna finish Ace Attorney Investigations too, so the night is ending better. Okay, it's time for day 2. I hear that there's still one line. It's 9 a.m. The Weebcon staff just posted, they just sent an announcement in the Discord that they're going to open up a second line, but they should have done that yesterday, in my opinion. The line looks mad long. Allegedly, there is an entrance that's like slightly cracked open for vendors to go through. So my brother already went, so I'm about to walk over and we will see if I can get in that way, because I'm not waiting in a 1.5 hour line if I need to get to the table. So let's see. There was no communication about this, so this is just from what my brother observed going in. Wishing myself the best of luck. So that's the entrance I'm trying to go in.
They do a lot of people. Love gambling. Love gambling.
The slides, so if you pass this slide and you're like, man, I didn't get it, or you get disconnected, it will be in the bottom right for the rest of the Got chicken tenders and fries for lunch. And while I was out, there was more sales. People got some art cards and they got over $200. So yeah. So this is the last of what I got at Weebcon. So I really wanted this Josuke figure that another table had, but they sold out. So when one door closes, another one opens, because I found this really cool Dio figure. And then this vendor also had a bunch of like 90s style keychains for JoJo. So I got Josuke's stand, Crazy Diamond, and yeah, I'm very pleased with this. Well, I'm about to leave, so I gotta go home because it's Easter tomorrow. That Would You Rather was really fun. It looks like the line was still long, but it looks like it got a little bit better since they opened up a second line. So yeah, overall it looks like there was some improvements, and I hope that they take some of this feedback that people gave about the line situation from yesterday, and I hope they apply it to next year if they go with the Urban Convention Center again. Overall, I think on the vending side it went very well. Like, I think we had a lot of good foot traffic and sales. So once again, I'd like to thank Weebcon for allowing us to vend, and although I had my critiques, of course, about the way that things were set up and organized, I do hope that next year it can be a bit more organized, just so that people who are attendees and not necessarily vendors who have the exhibitor badge, so that they can also get to see more of the con and enjoy it, because there are a lot of cool panels and activities. So yeah, that concludes my vlog, and thank you for watching, and thank you to all the people I bought art and my figure and keychain from this weekend. So bye.